Immersion isn't necessarily about where you are, but rather what you do. You can go to another country and it's great, I'm not going to knock it at all. But I know people think it's the end all for language learning. Like, if you go to a country that speaks the language that you're learning, then it's your best option. And while I think it's a great option and can be the best, there are also drawbacks to it too that people don't think of before they go. One of them being that sometimes people will respond to you in English because they want to practice English with you. And it's so disheartening because I've been in that position too. Now it depends on where you go and to what part of the country you go. And you just have to really be disciplined while you're there. So language learning isn't necessarily for lazy people because even if you're in the country, that's not enough. You have to be disciplined to continue studying, continue speaking, use the language. It's going to be all around you. So it's going to be easier to find someone to practice with because you don't have to go looking online. And then also it's great for learning the culture firsthand because you're living in it, especially if you're with a host family or you make friends and they invite you over or something. But when it comes to using the language, then it can be difficult because even though you're there, it's a choice that you make to either speak English or use this other language, or speak whatever your native language is. But I'm mostly talking to the English speakers out there who run into this problem. And it's sad because I know scientific research backs up immersion in another country and it being really good for you, and I agree that it's really good for you, but just be aware of the drawbacks that can come with it. Or not drawbacks, but rather challenges you might have to overcome. So keep that in mind if you're going abroad. You can also immerse yourself in your country, so your home country. So you might not find a language partner as easily because you have to look online, maybe there's not a community near you, but you can still immerse yourself in your home. You can join a group, you can watch with all the technology out there, shows, movies in the language of your choice. You can set your Facebook, YouTube, Google things, go on Wikipedia and read articles about famous people or places in the language that you're learning. You can do all of those things, continue studying. You could even talk to your pet or yourself, whatever. It's still possible to immerse yourself. A big part of how I learned Spanish was actually immersing myself in my home environment, and I was lucky enough to have someone to practice with in my house, but I didn't have to go abroad to get to where I was. And I kind of wanted to encourage you guys with that. And maybe you disagree with me, maybe you're still in the camp of immersion abroad is the only way. And if you are, I just wanted you to be aware of the things that may arise if you go there. So people may speak to you in English, and then also you still have to be super disciplined. So good luck with your language studies. Please subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!